The State House Abuja said it has received a total of 5.196 billion naira as capital release from the 2016 budget, amounting to 47.5% of its total budget. The Permanent Secretary State House, Jalal Arabi, who stated this when the members of House of Representative Committee on Special Duties visited the State House headquarters in Abuja as part of their oversight function, said of the released amount, 4.8 billion naira has so far been expended on the projects for which the funds were tied and released. A balance of 5.745 billion naira, representing 52.5%, is yet to be released.
Of our responsibilities. It is described that the State House budget is made up of 7 distinct cost centers as captured in the 2016 appropriation. And these include the State House headquarters, the State House operations, President, that of the Vice President, Office of the Chief of Staff, Office of the Chief Security Officer to the President, the State House Medical Center, and of course the State House Liaison Office in Lagos. For the capital, it came with a total of 10,942,487,369 naira. However, the releases were only made to 3 cost centers, as indicated again in the attached table. The following, however, are the highlights of the budget performance as captured in the table. 5,196,581,458 naira 64 kobo only was released to date, amounting to just over 47% of what was appropriated, leaving a balance of 5,745,905,910 naira 36 kobo, representing 52.5%. Of the released amount, the sum of 4,839,238,955 naira 97 kobo, representing over 93%, has so far been expended on the projects for which the funds were tied and released. We are still expecting additional releases before the end of March, especially on hospital equipment, to enable us conclude some of the procurements as per the appropriation.
Arabi, while giving insight into the 2017 budget, also disclosed that the State House had reprioritized projects in the medical center and suspended most of its capital expenditure proposals for now, while noting that the State House will take advantage of the supplementary budget window when necessary.
Permit me, Mr. Chairman and honorable members, to throw some light on our 2017 proposals. Although we're looking forward to an interactive session with you during the budget defense, permit me to share this as highlights. The total proposal for 2017 has become less ambitious than the 2016 appropriation. At a glance, it provided for, we try to compare. In 2016, personnel cost was 1,576,693,861. 2017, jacked up to 1,751,587,617. Overhead, in 2016, we had hoped to get 3,845,850,121. There's a jackup in 2017 for obvious reasons. It's now 5,082,904,093. In the capital, 2016, we had hoped to get 11.1 billion, but now we'll be asking for 6.7 billion only. Now, the main features that will come out in the 2017 proposal contains actual necessities for efficient operations of the State House. Just the actual necessities. All our estimates for 2017 are based on existing projects that are classified as ongoing and that are simply rolled over from the 2016 appropriation.
On his part, the chairman of the House Committee on Special Duties, Honorable Nasiru Sani Daura, said the visit is to put the committee in the right pedestal to determine the sufficiency or otherwise of the 2017 budget estimates of the State House as recently submitted by Mr. President. And also the committee will be better informed and equipped to dispel the high level of misinformation and disinformation being peddled on the budget of the State House.
Basically, we are impressed by what we have seen. The ongoing projects going on, even though the releases have been in spits and spots, but I think they're good. Overall, we are happy with what we've seen, to be honest. And also, the public criticisms over the past few months that we keep hearing, there are no drugs in the State House clinic, there's no this, there's no that. When you consider the fact that it's free service here, things are bound to finish, and they will have to wait for the releases to come before they can replenish. So in that sense, I think it's a bit under the belt for us to go out and try and grab them by the jugular and say that they don't do this or they don't have that. It's basically a free service being rendered by professionals for and on behalf of the people of Nigeria.
Your visit is coming at a time when there is so much.
Some of the places the committee members visited are the admin block of the State House headquarters Abuja, Office of the Chief of Staff to the President, and the State House Medical Center Asokoro, where members of the committee commended the management staff for their efforts. From Abuja, I am Festus Ejiroge Nefife for Ben Television.
Ahead of the planned closure of the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, for repairs and movement of flight operations to Kaduna International Airport, the Minister of State for Aviation, Hadi Sirika, has inaugurated 12-member security subcommittee to man Abuja-Kaduna Road. The committee, which is to be chaired by the Assistant Inspector General of Police, AIG Alkali Usman of the Nigerian Police Force, and the Director of Safety and Technical Policy as the Vice Chairman, was tasked to be proactive in ensuring that security is provided at the Abuja and Kaduna airport, including road, air, and rail transportation within the 6-week period of closure. The minister further called on the committee to ensure adequate monitoring of traffic as well as providing security to passengers, cargo, luggage, and other logistics between Abuja and Kaduna airport.
It is no longer news that we will be closing the runway in Abuja, runway 0422, on the 8th of March for 6 weeks to carry out total rehabilitation of the failed runway. To this end, you're all aware of our decision to use Kaduna Airport as an alternate airport. And this, of course, is a well thought out process. The action is a testimony to our resolve to strengthen safety and security in our airspace. And of course, this is a primary function of a government, safeguarding safety and security of lives and property of our citizens. The major functions of this important committee, as it were, It's number one, to provide security at the Abuja and Kaduna airports, including air and rail transportation, of course, and road. To also monitor traffic movement from Abuja to Kaduna airport and vice versa. Of course, inclusive of the road that links the two junctions in Kaduna and up to the airport, i.e. Nnamdi Azikiwe Road, known as Western Bypass in Kaduna locally, and of course the Mando Airport Road as well. To also provide security to passengers and cargo between Abuja and Kaduna Airport and vice versa. And of course, any other duty incidental to these functions.
The chairman of the Security Subcommittee, AIG Alkali Husman, while responding, assured the committee's readiness to carry out its responsibilities collectively and with synergy, adding that the job of securing lives and properties is already ongoing. He further said that air surveillance will also be in place.
We have identified the challenge very well, especially as it includes the issue of providing security to the loop railway terminus in Abuja and also the railway terminus in Rigasa in Kaduna. We have also taken note of the Kaduna bypass, the Mando to the airport in Kaduna, and we are going to strategize and make sure that security coverage is provided within that road. We are sure of making our air surveillance. We are sure of escorting all transports that are also going to be involved in the movement. In other words, we are going to also work with the logistic committee who will provide us with necessary information to enable us and attempt, especially the escort of those coming into Abuja and those going to Kaduna from Abuja.
Other members of the subcommittee includes Office of the National Security Advisor, Department of State and Security Services, Nigerian Air Force, Nigerian Army, Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, Nigerian Customs Service, Nigerian Immigration Service, the Federal Road Safety Commission, Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria Aviation Security, and the Department of Air Transport Management as member and secretary. Awesome Raffle, Ben Television.
Hi, Mike.
Babe, it's been over 12 hours. Are you done thinking about it? Is the answer yes?
Convince me.
I know how much confidence style mean to you. Let me take you somewhere.
Where? What's that?
A superior leading international hospitality chain in the heart of Africa.
And?
They offer very distinct services. Their meeting halls and all their hotels offer conference solutions that can help plan a perfect function for any occasion. They feature outdoor catering and provide services for any size event.
Keep going. You got me thinking now.
The beauty, the decor, and the views. It's the hotel experience you always dreamed of. They have up-to-date entertainment and a variety served at the fast food restaurant and snack bar. Oh, and don't even get me started on the garden bar or the nightclub. You would have everything you need within your reach without having to go out.
Wow. So what if I want to...
Cook? They got you, babe. The rooms are thoughtfully furnished with facilities that aid proper cooking, just like you would at home.
Where is this place?
And it's sweets.
Wow.
So, will you marry me?
Yes. How can I refuse?
Not at Sweets, a colorful affair.
The Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission (ICPC) says it has summoned some retired directors in the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development to appear before its panel over possession of government properties after retirement. This came after the Commission handed over 40 vehicles it recovered from 16 retired directors and assistant directors of the Federal Ministry of Water Resources to the ministry. Head Asset Tracing, Recovery and Management Unit of ICPC, Frank Nanakomo, in an exclusive interview with PEN TV, said the Commission have also recovered one vehicle from a retired staff of the Ministry of Agriculture.
The petition alleged that one of the retired directors has gone home with 8 government vehicles. Other retired directors and deputy directors went home with various numbers of vehicles that were allocated to them while still serving in the ministry. At the end of the day, we were able to recover 40 vehicles from 16 retired staff of the Federal Ministry of Water Resources. As we speak, most of them are in court. We have charged, the Commission has charged them to court. So we are waiting for the courts to give their verdict. Along the line, another petition was written against another retired director from Ministry of Agriculture. From our investigation, the ministry itself, that is Ministry of Agriculture, does not even know that that vehicle was taken out of their ministry. The vehicle is still in the custody of the Commission. We have asked the ministry, we have invited other retired officers of Ministry of Agriculture, and they are yet to appear. Just immediately after the Commission handed over those 40 vehicles to the Ministry of Water Resources, my unit have written a reminder to the PAMSEC to tell those retired directors to appear before us.
He also noted that some of the recoveries were sent to the office of the Vice President, who is also the head of Presidential Recovery Team.
We have so many recoveries, which, there is the Presidential Recovery Team headed by the Vice President, under the office of the Vice President, with the Honorable Chairman of ICPC, a member. These recoveries are sent from time to time to the office of the Vice President. We've just sent some to the office of the Vice President, after which the Honorable Chairman has directed that we should put up in our website. So any moment from now, if you open to the Commission's website, you will see our recoveries. Money, properties, movable and unmovable properties will be there.
Chairman of the Commission, Barrister Ibonta, while speaking on some achievements made by the Commission in 2016, said it will take a collective effort of all Nigerians to fight corruption.
The major achievement, I would say, has always been a continuous one. We've had a more heightened targeting on recoveries of assets. We've also, based on the previous 2015 record, we have filed more cases in court, and we've done a lot more system studies under Section 6B to D of our Act, which empowers us to look at various ministries, departments, and agencies of government, and where we find corruption-prone processes, to review those and instruct those organizations to change.
From Abuja, LM Chukwemeka reports.